are going to be looking at page 190, The Miller's Good Luck. It says, reread using the props to take notes in the text. Circle what Liber and Vidal say about wealth. Underline clues that show why Liber and Vidal choose Pedro to test their argument. Write the reasons here. So let's go ahead and listen to the story.
The Miller's Good Luck. Libor and Vidal, two wealthy friends, had an ongoing argument. Did wealth come mainly from good luck or hard work? Luck is most important, declared Libor. He had become a wealthy entrepreneur after winning money in a contest. No, work hard and plan ahead. That's the way to wealth, Vidal replied. No pain, no gain is what I always say. He had toiled, saved, and invested wisely, and now owned a vast farm. The friends decided to test their beliefs. One day, on the way to the marketplace to sell merchandise, they encountered Pedro, a poor miller who barely earned enough to feed his family. They gave Pedro 100 pesos to use as he pleased. Pedro immediately bought meat for his family, but on his way home, a hawk swooped down to steal the meat. Pedro clutched the food, and the hawk flew off with a bag containing the remainder of the money.
All right, so let's take a peek at that. It says, circle what Lidar and Vidal say about wealth. So up here at the pen, you can click on it, and then in the middle, you're going to see a circle. So I'm looking to see, and it says Libar thinks that luck is the most important. So I click on luck, and then I drag over, and I'm going to choose black circle. So luck is the most important. And then down below, Vidal, he says, no, it's hard work and planning ahead. So again, I click on that pen on top, the middle circle, and I click at the no, and I drag it down so that it has a circle. And I'm choosing black. You guys can choose the color that you want. And then here it says, write the reasons here. So why did they, we're supposed to underline the clues that show why they chose Pedro. So that same pen, and you guys see the U with the line under it, that's the underline. And why did they choose Pedro? I think they chose him because of poor Miller who barely earned enough to feed his family. So I'm going to, again, highlight it all and drag. And I picked black, so we have it there. And that's where they also want us to write that in a sentence. So I'm going to click on my line. Up in my box, I'm going to put that Pedro, capital P, because it's his name in the beginning of a sentence, barely earned enough to feed his family, period, and add that in. Then it says to look at paragraphs 4 through 6. Draw a box about what happens to the money that was given to Pedro. Well, that money got taken by the hawk. So again, that pen and the bottom one box, the hawk flew off. So click on hawk and drag down to the money. And I'll do that again in black. The hawk flew off with a bag containing the remaining of the money. It says use text evidence to support your discussion and write your response below. So what do you guys think happened? I think that Pedro kind of ran into some bad luck after he got that money. The hawk swooped down to steal the meat, and then he stole his money. So in that box, I'm going to put Pedro, capital P, runs into bad luck after he receives the money. Go ahead and add that. All right, let's go on to page 191. And it says, Reread paragraph 1. Draw a box around the details that show how Pedro became wealthy through good luck. Underline the details that show how he became wealthy through hard work. So let's go ahead and listen to the story.
Discouraged, Pedro gave the lead weight to a fisherman, who in exchange gave Pedro the first fish he caught. When Pedro's wife cut open the fish to clean it, she found a diamond in its stomach, which Pedro sold for a large sum. He used the money to expand his mill. Working harder than ever, he soon found himself milling grain for all the farmers in the area. 1 year later, Libor and Vidal saw how prosperous Pedro had become. When the miller told them about the diamond, Libor nodded. "You became wealthy through luck." "But if I hadn't worked every day from dawn until dusk, I could have lost everything," said Pedro. Vidal nodded. "Yes, wealth results from hard work and planning." In the end, the two men could never agree about the true key to wealth.
So right there we hear that both hard work and planning and luck have to do with helping out with becoming wealthy. So we have to look up and we have to draw a box around the details that show how Pedro became wealthy through good luck. So clicking that pen, and we're going to click the bottom box. And it says, well, with that hard work, he was fishing and he got that large diamond. So clicking on when and going all the way to large sum, dragging it, it'll box it for you. Okay, and then it says underline the details that show he became wealthy through hard work. Well, working harder than ever, he soon found himself milling grain for all the farmers in the area. So this is where you click on that same one with the U. And I'm going to click on working. And I'm going to pull it all the way down to area. And it will underline for me there. Okay? And so bottom line is they want to know, how do we know that it's both hard work and luck? Well, we have some responses. Pedro was lucky enough to just find the diamond, but he also had to work really hard to get all of his money by milling. So the author shows us that it is both hard work and luck. When you guys are done with this, please go ahead and submit it to me. Thank you guys.